Ride the Reptile Rangers, go! Arrow the deep we rise, surging forward we'll take the fight. On land, the sea, we're always near. Rangers strong, we have no fear. Ride the Reptile, here we go. Sharkster's power on the flow. Divatox, you can't escape. We're crashing through, we'll seal your fate. Ride the Reptile, feel the strike. Sharkster's Rangers fight with might.
Previously on Power Rangers Shark Surge, Damaris, the Gold Shark Ranger, revealed his mission to protect Atlantis from Divatox's forces. Now, alongside the Rangers, he fights to keep the ancient city's power from falling into the wrong hands. The episode opens at the tidal base. The Rangers sit in a semicircle around Damaris, who stands before them, recounting the history of Atlantis. His voice is steady and commanding as he paints a vivid picture of the city beneath the sea. Atlantis is not just a place of legend, Damaris begins. It's a city where royal bloodlines have ruled for centuries, guardians of the Morphon crystals. The royal court holds the power of the sea itself, and our sovereign sentinels, ancient machines, are our last line of defense. Monica listens closely, intrigued. Sovereign sentinels? Are they like our Zords? Damaris nods slightly. In a way. They are massive, majestic machines designed to protect the royal family and the city. Each one is tied to a member of the royal court, and they've been passed down through generations. Courtney furrows her brow. So, does that mean you have a sentinel too? Damaris's expression shifts, a shadow of discomfort crossing his face. He hesitates for a moment before shaking his head. I am not a member of the royal family. My duty is to serve and protect Atlantis, but the sentinels are not mine to command. The Rangers exchange surprised glances. Monica, who has been quietly watching Damaris throughout, steps forward. Wait, you don't have your own Zord? Damaris meets her gaze, but remains silent, the weight of his answer clear. No, he admits. I've fought on my own for a long time, relying on my own strength and the Rush Crusher. But without a Zord or a Sentinel, I am limited. Before the conversation can continue, alarms blare throughout the base. Alvin rushes to the console, his voice tense. We've got a major problem. There's something big heading toward Oceanside, and it's not just a monster. The screen displays a figure emerging from the ocean. It's Divatox, standing atop a massive sea beast, her cruel smile visible as the creature rises from the water. Chip clenches his fists. It's her. Divatox is here. At Oceanside, Divatox steps onto the shore, her cold eyes scanning the city with contempt. This pitiful place will crumble before my power, she sneers, holding up a strange glowing object, a small crystal that pulses with dark energy. Beside her, a monstrous figure rises from the depths. It's Havon, a terrifying creature infused with the dark spirit of her brother, General Havoc, who was once defeated in battle. His body is a grotesque mix of mechanical parts and organic tissue, radiating raw, destructive power. Havon, Divatox commands, her voice filled with malice. Show these Rangers what true power looks like. Havon roars, his massive fists slamming into the ground, causing shockwaves to ripple through the city. The Rangers arrive just in time to see Havon wreaking havoc on Oceanside. Chip wastes no time. We've got to take him down now. The Rangers morph, their Shark Surge powers activated as they charge toward the monster. But as they engage Havon, it becomes clear that he is unlike any enemy they've faced before. His strength, amplified by the dark energy of General Havoc's spirit, is overwhelming. Monica slashes with her Delta daggers, but her attacks barely make a dent. This guy's way stronger than the last ones, she yells. Courtney and Lynn fire their lightning lasers and blitzbow, but the blasts only seem to annoy Havon. It's like he's not even feeling it, Lynn exclaims. Damaris watches from the sidelines, his fists clenched. He knows that without a Zord, he can't offer the same level of support as the others. His Rush Crusher is powerful, but against a foe like Havon, it won't be enough. As the Rangers struggle to hold their ground, Havon unleashes a devastating shockwave, knocking them all to the ground. Divatox laughs darkly from her perch. So, these are the famed Rangers who dare to oppose me? Divatox's voice is mocking, yet menacing. I've grown tired of watching my forces fall. Now I'll show you firsthand what true power looks like. My brother's spirit lives within Havocon, and nothing can stop him. The forces of Atlantis will bow to me, and soon the Morphon crystals will be mine. Her speech is filled with venom, and the Rangers look up at her with a mix of determination and caution. Meanwhile, back at the tidal base, Henry and Bradley work feverishly in the tech lab. Sparks fly as they put the finishing touches on a new project. Bradley wipes the sweat from his brow. This is cutting it close. Henry grins, determination in his eyes. They need Damaris out there at full power. Let's finish this. At Oceanside, Havocon roars again, this time growing even larger, his dark energy causing him to tower over the buildings. The Rangers, battered but not defeated, know they have to call in the Zords. We need the Zords now, Chip yells. The Shark Surge Megazord and the Megalomax Megazord are quickly deployed, the two massive machines charging into battle. Lynn joins them in her pink Shark Locozord, providing cover as they begin their assault. The Megazords attack in unison, their combined strength shaking the ground beneath them. The Shark Surge Megazord strikes with swift precision, while the Megalomax Megazord unleashes a barrage of powerful attacks from its arm-mounted cannons. Hit him with everything we've got. Chip commands from the cockpit. But even with the power of both Megazords, Havocon remains a formidable foe, his dark energy absorbing some of their attacks and retaliating with devastating force. We're not doing enough damage, Monica yells. Just when it seems like they might be overwhelmed, Henry's voice crackles over the comms. Damaris, get back to the base. We've got something for you. Damaris races back to the tidal base, where Henry and Bradley stand proudly beside a newly constructed Zord. The Gold Shark Sawzord gleams with its sleek design and saw-like blades. This, Henry grins, is the Gold Shark Sawzord. We built it just for you. Damaris's eyes widen in awe as he takes in the sight. You built this? For me? Bradley nods. We figured you could use a little extra firepower. Damaris smiles, his gratitude evident. I don't know what to say. Henry pats him on the back. Don't say anything. Just go out there and show Divatox what you can do. Damaris returns to the battlefield in his newly acquired Gold Shark Sawzord, its saw-like blades roaring to life as he charges toward Havocon. The ground shakes as the Zord slams into the monster, its blades tearing through Havocon's thick armor. Chip and the others, now piloting the Shark Surge Megazord, fight alongside Damaris, their attacks coordinated and precise. Let's take him down together. Chip commands as the two Megazords unleash a flurry of strikes. Damaris pushes the Gold Shark Sawzord to its limits, his determination unwavering. This ends now, he shouts, driving the Zord's saw blade deep into Havocon's chest. Suddenly, the Gold Shark Sawzord begins to transform, detaching parts of its structure and connecting to the Shark Surge Megazord. The Saw Surge Megazord is born, now enhanced with the power of Damaris's Zord. We're ready. Damaris says from the cockpit, now linked with the other Rangers. With one final devastating strike from the Saw Surge Megazord, Havocon lets out a monstrous roar before disintegrating into a cloud of dark energy. Divatox watches from a distance with a crystal bottle in her hand. This isn't over, Rangers, she hisses, as she seems to recapture the spirit of Havoc in her bottle. As she retreats back into the ocean, the Rangers regroup, catching their breath after the intense battle. Chip turns to Damaris, a proud smile on his face. Looks like you've got your own Zord now. Damaris nods, glancing at the Gold Shark Sawzord with a mix of pride and humility. Thanks to all of you. Together, we'll protect Atlantis and stop Divatox for good. Monica watches Damaris closely, a soft smile tugging at the corners of her lips. There's a subtle connection between them, though neither says anything. The episode ends with Divatox brooding in her underwater lair, her anger simmering beneath the surface. Havocon may have failed, she mutters, but I have plenty more tricks up my sleeve. The Rangers won't be able to stop me for long. Thanks for tuning in to Power Rangers Shark Surge. Join us next time as the Rangers face new threats and uncover more of Atlantis' secrets. Until then, keep riding the riptide.